Nathan, you've been in the audience of this event today. What do you take away from it?
Basically, I think the biggest message is Barnier is a tough negotiator and is looking out for the European project, not for individual people within the European Union, but for protecting the project and making sure that it carries on. And the other thing is, speaking to Lord Digby Jones, that he told me he's going to go back and recommend that all of the companies that he's a director for, that they start now looking at a no-deal scenario. So I think that's something that we really need to be looking at in the United Kingdom as a whole, that this could very potentially go to no deal.
How is that going to affect the young unemployed lad in Llandudno or the single mother in Caerphilly?
Well, how would having a deal affect them is probably the question as well. And I think one of the things that they told us today in this meeting was that the whole purpose of trade deals isn't necessarily about trade, but it's actually about control and controlling the economics and controlling the marketplace. And one of the things that Michel Barnier, I think, is looking at from speaking to Steven Woolfe and Lord Digby Jones is very much that Germany needs to make sure that an emerging free and independent British market is controlled for the next 50 years. And this trade deal, if we enter it on bad circumstances, will do just that. It will basically hold us back from trading with the whole world. And as Lord Digby Jones said, this is the century of Asia. This is where trade with China and the rest of Asia is going to be king, is going to be key for all economies of the world. If we're not free to have those trade deals and to look beyond the horizons of the European Union, then we will very drastically deny ourselves the economic growth that we potentially have just won through a Brexit referendum.
Okay. What's your message then for David Davis and his team?
I would say get a meeting immediately with Lord Digby Jones, listen to what he has to say and do what he says.